frame 4. Rory McLeod to break.
Well, how do you get out of this situation? 3-0 behind against the current world number 1. It really is the proverbial mountain to climb. Even more so when you start knocking those in.
1. Eight. Nine. Sixteen.
Wow. That's what you call a split.
17.
Little unfortunate where he's landed, but he wanted the balls open and he's got them.
Yeah, for a second, didn't it, as we watched the cue ball career through the reds, it just looked like glancing past the blue. Just what it is, it just flicks the blue. If it glanced past it, would have definitely been all over, but he's going to have to be faced with a difficult pot now if he wants to keep the break going.
Well, if he's right-handed, he could take the green on, but I don't think he can reach the green. You have to use the rest, so it's a thin blue. He doesn't miss a lot, does he? He's very clever at those awkward shots as well. He's the ones that's
22.
half missable to a lot of players. He seems to knock them in all the time. He 93% is very strong.
23.
He's a bit like a toothpick, I should think, to play against Neil Robertson. He doesn't do much wrong, does he? It's hard to get anything out of him. Just has to be careful here. Get down far enough down the table. Oh, that green horse come out of the pocket then. Took some power to get down there.
26.
And we were talking about it earlier on, Willie, that there was some of the news on the WSA site when they said that Neil Robertson won a match without making a century. You've never seen that line before, have you?
Yes, amazing, and amazing enough he hasn't made one today either. There's a slight chance here, obviously. 86 competitive centuries this season so far. Could this be number 87?
27.
You're just waiting for a few people to just come into the arena to take their seats. think with the 4 table situation it's slightly worse because people are
34.
watching another table and they don't pay attention to what is happening in the other 3 tables.
35.
He'd like to do a century here, will he, as you were mentioning, you know, but the truth of it is about Neil Robertson, we've spoken quite a bit of it on commentary today. He doesn't really care how he wins. It doesn't matter to him.
Very much like Mark Williams, he's not afraid to win scrappy, he's not afraid to win playing poorly. A lot of the top players, when they, I mean, O'Sullivan springs to mind, he didn't like to win unless he's playing good. But this is an excellent chance to make his 345th
42.
career century. He made 45 centuries last season, as we've mentioned a couple of times, already 86 this season. So I think that might never be beaten.
43. $50. 51. 58. 59. 66. 67.
'Well, that's the match safely in his pocket now. Now he has to just concentrate on possibly making that
74.
first century of this tournament for him. Everything seems to go in so clean with Neil Robertson, doesn't it? You hear that sound of it, the ball hitting the leather of the pocket. Very rarely goes in off the jaws when Neil plays a long pot. Now will he play this right-handed?
82. 83. 88.
'Oh, it's a cheeky one. Oh, what a great shot.
89.
What a shot that was. I know it doesn't really matter in the context of the match, but still a tremendous shot. So it's on now. He knew that
96.
Willie Thorne had his BDI in him for a century here.
97.
Now then, is he going to make sure of the black, or is he going to bring the red into play? No, he's playing for the double. Pot the black and leave a double. Well done, son. Well done.
$104.
Oh, it's a shame. It would have been nice to have a clearance, but that excellent break then of 104 for Neil Robertson has tied this match up. He's won this by 4 frames to 0.